Okay, it's live and 1, 2, 3.
Is 4 a quorum for us?
Yes.
Well, Norma is not going to be in. I think Virginia is doing like Arthur.
Watching the baseball game?
No. What did you say? Hold on.
She said she's outside and it's not looking good.
Well, go back inside.
My 80 will be over. What the heck is she doing outside?
Well, we'll do this one quick before the storm even hits us.
Well,
The rain stopped in Rhinebeck now.
Okay.
And it's heading kind of southeasterly.
Is there anyone in the waiting room?
Yes, Allison Dye is in the waiting room.
the applicant.
Yeah, she's the applicant.
Okay. Well, we'll let it in a minute or so.
Well, here's the rain we needed. Holy mackerel.
John, you're not that far from me and I haven't gotten a drop.
Oh, it is wild out here right now.
Nothing
Yeah,
on Pumpkin Lane.
I can't be more than a quarter mile from you as the crow flies.
Crow flies, I know.
Yeah, so I'm see, if I went out and turned on my sprinkler, that would bring the rain.
That'll bring the rain.
Right.
Hey, we're
Okay.
gonna do minutes. I give
Everything's
you
live and the recording is on.
All right. Good. That's you said who was you said Allison?
Yes.
Yeah, Allison Dye. Yep.
Yep.
Is it Allison Dye and Allison Aldridge? Aldrich?
Yes.
There's one person, Allison Dye, that's in the waiting room.
Okay. Maybe they're both together.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot of times.
Yeah, they're using one computer.
All right, so we're not expecting anyone else for sure. Is that, wait,
I don't know if Virginia is going
Norma's
to
not here. Virginia and Arthur are waiting it out. So, all
Are
right.
they joining over the phone or no? Arthur.
Nobody's trying to get in. There's only the one person in the waiting room.
All
Okay.
right, so I guess we could start.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to consider them absent.
All right, do we have them in?
You want me to admit Allison?
Yes, please.
Okay. She's coming in now.
Hello. Allison, can you hear us okay? Yeah, try unmuting. Can you unmute yourself?
She's unmuted. Go ahead and talk, Allison.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep,
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
thank you.
Good, good.
Good to have you joining us. My name is Joseph Malcarney, and I am the Town of Clinton Zoning Board Chairman. And there's a few of my colleagues here, and I'm going to try an experiment and ask that they introduce themselves. We'll see, and we're going to make it a little easier because we'll start with Charles Cannon.
Hi, Allison and Allison. I'm Charles Canham.
Hi, Charles.
Live not far from you on Longview Road. And I'm going to close the window because it's starting to pour and you won't be able to hear me.
Mhm. I'm John Calogero on Bull's Head Road.
Ron Mostello on Pumpkin Lane.
And on the agenda for this evening, and I'll go through some of the opening statements, you are our only variance application. So we're glad that you could make it. And there's a couple things that I just need to announce before we get started. And one is that tonight's meeting has been convened in accordance with the governor's March 13th, 2020 executive order number 202.1. as extended, which suspends certain provisions for the open meeting law to allow the Zoning Board of Appeals to convene a meeting via video conference, such as Zoom like we're using. In accordance with this executive order, the public have been provided with the ability to view tonight's ZBA meeting via YouTube. How else can they see us? Zoom and maybe call.
Just on YouTube, and then they can watch a recording afterward.
All right. YouTube and recordings after. We've gone through the attendance, and we will start this meeting. Are you there? Is Allison here? Are they?
We lost them.
I think we might have lost the applicant.
Okay, that's all right. They
want me
know
to call
what they
them?
want. I'm sure they'll be back in as soon as they're
Maybe they
able.
lost power. Let me call them.
Maybe it's all right. We can still keep going because it's mostly for our sake. So, having said that, Ron, would you be willing to start with an overview of this project? And here, hold on. I think they're coming back in.
Oh,
All right. Did you lose
Virginia.
power?
That's Ginny.
Oh, Jeannie. Oh,
It looks pretty dark, Virginia is.
yeah. Oh,
All right, let there be light.
unmute yourself, Virginia. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
How's that?
Ah, there it is.
That's better.
I had to run out and grab one of my dogs. She was hiding because the storm started while she was still outside. So I couldn't get her in. I had to go like into the bushes and find her and extract her.
All right.
Sorry about that. We're in the middle of a thunderstorm and we somehow got cut off.
All right. Well, while you were gone and came back, another one of our zoning board members has joined us. So, Virginia, if you'll introduce yourself.
Hi, Virginia Morrow.
Hi, Virginia. Hi, Ginny.
Hi.
We were just getting started. So, Allison, if you would be so kind as to explain what you're asking of the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Yes, we have a small deck out back of our house that, would you get the piece of paper? I just want to refresh my memory. It's small and it's pretty much round. The top deck and the structures underneath. And what we're proposing is to replace the deck and to enlarge it slightly so that it would accommodate a small table. As it is at the moment, we can't put any kind of a table with even 4 chairs around it. So what we were proposing is to extend it, there, I think you've got it there. To extend it from 12'8". Hold on. From 12'8" to 14 by 12. So that it would be extended 2 feet out to the side of the house and about 4 feet going forward. And because the ground dips at the forward side here, the steps would be built on the side of the deck rather than going down the slope. And the setback, as you noted in your notice, the setback would then be 35 feet.
Approximately, what is it now with the current deck?
The current deck is now 12 by 8.
Okay, so it's a few more feet than what you currently have.
That's right. It's 2 feet across and 4 feet out.
Okay.
The addition, yeah.
I think the setback, Joseph, will change from 37 to 35 with the new construction.
So you're looking at a 2 foot
Yeah.
difference. Thanks, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron. Hi.
Okay, so thank you very much. Ron, if you want to review the planning board resolution. and then we'll discuss it in more detail.
Sure. So the correspondence was dated July 8th to the applicants Allison Dye and Allison Aldrich, 210 9 Partners Road. Area variance for 210 9 Partners Road, grid number 6468-00871646. Dear Ms. Aldrich and Ms. Dye, at the Town of Clinton Planning Board meeting held on July 7th, 2020, regarding the above subject application, the following motion was made. Mr. Dolan motioned that the Planning Board approves the following resolution. Be it resolved, the Planning Board is making a positive recommendation for approval to the Town of Clinton Zoning Board of Appeals on the requested area variance to section 250, attachment to enlarge an existing deck. The property owned by Allison Aldrich and Allison Dye, located at 210 9 Partners Road, same grid number as referenced earlier. Whereas the applicant wishes to enlarge an existing 12-by-8 deck to 14 by 12 foot with a variance requiring a side yard setback of 50 to 35 feet. This is a 2-acre parcel located in an AR3A zone. The lot is not in an ag district. It is noted that an area variance is a type 2 action under SEQRA and requires no further action. The site contains a pond, but the 100-foot buffer is not intruded upon by the enlargement of the deck. An undesirable change will not be produced in the character of the neighborhood or be a detriment to nearby properties. The requested variance is substantial. There is no potential adverse effect or impact on the physical or environmental condition in the neighborhood. The enlarged deck repairs the existing one and is not visible from the road or any adjacent homes.
Yeah.
The alleged difficulty is self-created. The application fee has been paid. Per the zoning enforcement officer, there are no known violations associated with this property. Seconded by Mr. Auspitz. All aye. Motion carried 5-0. If you have any questions, from Arlene Campbell.
Yeah.
So I did do a scheduled site visit there. The existing structure is, typical wooden deck. It does show signs of decay, probably, some structural issues if it's not replaced. Two things of note: the expansion or increase in size will not break the plane of the side of the house. And the applicants also own the adjacent property as well there. You can see on that map that is screen shared where the blue is that proposed porch. That is actually an adjacent property that they own as well. So it's not going to infringe on any neighbors or visually or physically, as the planning board letter states.
Great. Are there any other questions or comments from board members?
I'd just like to,
Yeah,
like
go
to add that in addition to them owning that parcel, it is an extremely densely treed and screened parcel. And I stopped on the road there and tried every which way to see if there would be any change with that slight extension. And I don't know how anyone would possibly see it from the road.
Great.
It's that dense.
Yeah, good, thank you. All right, any other comments?
Just to say that I know the property well. The previous owners were the previous owners. So I've actually been on this deck, and I don't see that the expansion presents any problem whatsoever with regard to a variance.
Yeah. And we've met Judy a number of times. Yes, you know that. Yeah, yeah.
Good. All right, so Fred, is there anyone in the waiting room?
You start to open the public hearing. I don't have any.
All right,
I didn't get any.
that's fine. So
Nobody's in the waiting room.
as a formality, I would like to open the public hearing. Do I have a second?
Second,
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Any comments from the public? All right, I'd like to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so moved. Thank you. At this point, any further discussion from the board? All right, Ron, if you would go ahead and present your motion.
Bear with my ignorance here. Is this the submission from Norma?
Yes, yeah, this would be
Okay.
what Nora put together.
Yeah, she's very nice enough to really do the resolution despite of her procedure. I apologize, Norma, but I just found out. Otherwise, I would have given everything to Ron from day one. So, but
They
thank her for doing the
dump
resolution.
it on the new guy. I see him.
This is your baptism.
It's about time.
Trial by fire. Okay. All right. So I will submit this on behalf of Norma Dolan, dated 7/23/2020. All motions done in the positive. Voting determines the outcome. Motion to approve the variance. I hereby motion to approve the area variance to section 250 attachment 2 to a large and existing deck requiring a side yard setback variance from 50 feet to 35 feet requested by Allison Aldrich and Allison Dye for a 2-acre property located at 210 Nine Partners Road, tax grid number 132-400-87164600000 in the AR3A zone. The applicant wishes to enlarge an existing 12 by 8 deck to 12 foot by 14 foot, requiring a variance to the side yard setback of 50 feet to 35 feet. An undesirable change will not be brought about in the neighborhood. The larger deck is replacing an existing one and is not visible from the road or any adjacent homes. Benefit sought by the applicant cannot be achieved by some other feasible method besides granting the variance. The requested variance is substantial. The alleged hardship was self-created. A residential area variance is a type 2 action under the SEQRA and requires no further action. There is a pond on the site, but the 100-foot buffer is not intruded upon by the enlargement of the deck. The site is not in an ag district, and a residential area variance does not require an ag data statement. The site is not in the Ridgeline, Scenic, or Historic Protection Overlay District. Per the zoning enforcement officer, there are no known or any known there are no known I guess that's a typo, outstanding zoning violations. All fees have been paid.
Okay, second for discussion.
second,
Thank you, Charles. Any discussion about the motion or questions?
was the payment of fees a condition, or has that already been satisfied, Arlene?
Oh, not yet, because there will be publication fees that involved. So I'm gonna send you an invoice, Allison,
Okay.
for more fees. So put
So
it as a condition.
We can just make a condition that all fees be paid. Okay. Thank you, Charles. Any other? Okay. What we'll do is I will ask your name, and if you would vote, an aye is in the affirmative, a nay is declining that. So with that, Charles.
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Ron?
Aye.
Virginia?
Aye.
Great, aye. So your conditional, very small condition that you paid the fees, conditional area variance has been granted. Hope the
Thank
new
you.
deck is enjoyable and just make
Thank you
sure.
very much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting you
It was
all.
nice meeting you. We know you put some time and energy into this, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Good
Thanks so
luck.
Good
much.
night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Aye.
Okay, so moving on to the approval of the minutes. So Arlene sent us the minutes. Oh, do we have them here? There we go.
Oh, let me see a doggy.
Yeah, she was trying to hide under the recliner and
You're scared of the
But-
other.
yeah, but Ron, I have to say, she really calmed down with your voice. When you were reading her little-
Calmer, I like
yeah,
that.
she just, I don't know if she, it was because she felt very strongly about the variance or if it was your voice, but she calmed right down.
My voice does tend to put people and animals to sleep.
Thinking of snoozing on the deck one day. How bad could it be?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so if you have the planning board minutes, we're going to kind of go through the zoning board minutes from the last meeting where Carol Jean Mackin helped us out. We'd like to go through those. So page 1, are there any changes that we have?
Oh, Norma has one. It's just a typo. Below the second paragraph from below, it non-conforming. It should be non-conforming instead of non-confirming. It's just
Okay.
a typo.
Thank you. All right. Mine has it non-conforming, so I must have changed it. Okay, good. Page 2. All right, page 3.
It's good.
All right, page 4, which is now into the variance. So. All right. Very well put together variance there. Okay, so if there are no additional changes, I would like to propose that we accept the minutes with that one correction on the typo. All in favor?
Aye.
I,
All right, so moved. Minutes have been accepted. Do we have anything else?
May 28th.
What's that?
You didn't get May 28th?
Let's take a look.
oh, I do see on here, yeah, that
Yeah, all
2
right.
sets of minutes on the agenda. I see that now.
That was, no.
We didn't do them last time?
Let me just see.
Do
Do you have them?
I have real trouble hearing Arlene.
No?
Can I offer to buy, I mean, a simple external microphone is about $30, $40 from Amazon. I'd be happy to donate one. It's, laptop microphones, unless you're right there, don't tend to pick up.
Really? my voice is not loud? Wow.
Well, it's not volume. It's just that you're far enough away that the microphone, it's also my hearing. Does anyone else have trouble?
Yes.
In all honesty, Arlene, your voice is not crisp. I'm getting a lot of feedback from it. I can understand what you say because I know you, but there's a lot of feedback around it.
Like an echo thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have an external one either. How's my sound?
You're
So-
fine.
Sounds perfect.
I think you're closer to the microphone's typically right in the lid of your, by
No, you know what it is? I have this weird, like a screen, and then I have a laptop down here that's connected to my screen. I don't know if you could see, you can't. And then, so we put like a camera on top of my big screen. So it's.
Oh, so you already have an
Yeah. So hold on, you know what? Maybe I should turn on the microphone.
Try the laptop
camera.
microphone, but open the clamshell just a little bit.
Yeah, I know, I did.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're on by default on the laptop.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I did this before. Do I have to do it all the time? Not unless I have to do it all the time, you know, because I know I did it before.
While she's doing that, if you pull up the May 28th minutes, we'll go through those as well.
When,
Yeah, when do we get those?
Hey, I emailed that to you guys. Did you get
June
it?
23rd.
June 23rd.
oh, there it is. Long time ago.
Yep. We were waiting for a rainy day to go through them.
All right, hang on.
Give me a minute.
Oh, there we go. I see them. 2:23 p.m.
2 p.m.?
2:23 p.m. they came in, June 23rd.
The only question that I have is, how you have this on the May 28th notes, where you have due to the pandemic and you have kind of that. Do we want to put that on the,
Yes, you have to put
of
on
the
the minutes.
25th meeting?
Unfortunately, we have to follow just like what you have to talk about during the meeting. So
right, so let's amend the 6/26 meetings to add that note.
So each time we do one of these meetings, we have to address why.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just put that on there so that,
All right, I'm all for posterity.
are we all good with that?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. John, we're counting you in anyways.
Count me in. I'm
All right.
trying to find those minutes.
June 23rd, June 23rd, they said.
Here we go. Got it.
Okay, so we'll add that. You'll add that to the June 26th.
That's very nice of Charlie to spend $40 for my microphone.
I know.
Very nice.
Just to
of
hear you
Charlie.
speak, Arlene, you should be honored.
I am so honored.
Oh, come on,
Okay.
guys. Oh, you guys, like, you can't be in this room. Come on, not all of you. Oh,
Does everyone have the minutes up?
I got them.
I got them.
All right. So we'll start with page 1. These are the March 28th, 2020 minutes.
Good.
Okay.
Oh,
Page 2.
Looks good to me.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie, it's good to see you full screen.
All right, page 3 we're good with. Moving on to page 4.
But we don't know what John Calogero recognizes as a reasonable speed. I mean, maybe we should ask him to be more precise.
Yeah, about, anything less than 90, 92, it's the way people drive on those roads, especially if it's a pickup truck.
Yeah, I know. You know what? When I drop off your packet, oh my God, I almost got hit in there because there's no
Right.
visibility.
They go by our house.
Pulling out of your driveway.
Right. And
Oh,
usually
yeah.
they're
Hollow
from,
Road's really bad too.
Oh
Hollow Road
yeah,
is-
when I go to your house too, I mean seriously, pulling out, you can't see anybody. Then gotta have a camera on my car.
yeah. You're almost better off backing out because of the camera, if your car has a camera.
But it's just like,
Page 4, 5. A lot of pages for this one.
I love going to Joseph Road now. It's paved. I was surprised. Joe, your
They're
road's
working on
paved now.
They're working on it. It's not done yet.
no, I'm good.
All right, 7, 8, 9. We did a lot of talking. The minutes from this meeting are going to be good and short.
Yeah, 'cause I don't remember this meeting being this long. Do you guys?
10,
Yes, because remember we got Murphy.
11,
We got 3-1, I think.
Were there 3?
12. All right.
Two,
I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes as they are.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so moved. We have accepted the minutes. All right, Arlene, anything else?
Somebody's in the waiting room suddenly, a telephone.
Okay.
845-266-3161.
Sure, let them in. Let's see what they
Okay.
have to say.
Probably Art Weiland.
Hello.
Is that you, Arthur?
We can't hear you if you are trying to talk. But
I'm
with
not trying to talk. I am
Oh.
unmuted, but I'm not trying to talk.
Oh,
Okay.
it's Art.
Arthur, thanks for joining us. We have just finished everything and we've approved the minutes for May and June. And I'm about ready to adjourn the meeting, but you're well? Everything's good over there?
There was only one applicant signature of two owners.
No, the two of them were there.
You're
I
saying
know
on the application?
on the application, it was only signed by one owner.
Let me see.
Okay. Well,
We can remedy that, can't we?
All
yeah,
right, so I'm gonna let her sign the other one.
sure. That's good. Thanks, Arthur. Anything else?
No, that's the major thing I was wanted to find out about, whether there was a
Great.
letter or something.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Oh,
so,
you know what, Art, the reason why you still need the signature, even though both of them were present before the board?
was that Arlene?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it properly.
Can you explain? Because
Yeah,
I don't
let me
have
ask-
a voice.
Yeah, her microphone doesn't work that well. Her question was, do they both need to sign it since they both were at the meeting? That was her question.
They should both sign it. Yes, it should be in the paperwork that both owners
Yes, I
are
agree.
in agreement. The minutes can reflect any statement, but that's pretty. If they're both there, then they both sign it.
Not unless the property owner, I mean, no, the, what do you call this? Hold on, let me look at
The property owner, whoever the property
Yeah,
owner is.
if they were both there, then they are both fully aware of what took place. So if one owner wasn't really given foreknowledge of what was going on, it would be very inappropriate. But if they're both there,
Right.
then getting the second signature is, it's paperwork, but that's what it is.
Yeah, easy to do.
All right, I got what you're saying. So on the application form, you want both signature, yes.
Yeah, that's it. Our record should reflect that they both signed off, and the minute meeting should reflect that they're both there.
Yes.
And that would verify that they both know what's going on. That's the main concern for that kind of thing. That's it. That's all I was wanted to. So I will, since you're all done, I'll wish you a good night.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you,
Bye.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Night.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this zoning board of appeals meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
See you
so
next
moved.
month.
This is record time, half an hour. We're in and out and approved 2 minutes and got some input from Arthur. So great job.